I have several stories of many friends and family members who were hesitant about the COVID-19 vaccines. And specifically, I think of my sister, who has three little kids at home, and her and her husband, who work in industries where they're constantly in contact with other folks, and they were hesitant about getting vaccinated. And, she called me one day and she said, I am afraid of getting vaccinated. So I'm really trying to figure out what decision I should make. And I said, well, I've got vaccinated. I've been vaccinated for a few months and I noticed no difference. But why don't you call your doctor? I know you really trust your pediatrician, and maybe talk to her, see what she recommends. Maybe have a conversation with her to see if this is the right thing to do. And a few days later, she gave me a call and she said, we're all vaccinated and we feel very good about it. I've always been a believer in vaccines from a little age. That was just part of who we are, right? We've all gotten vaccinated for all sorts of things. And it's just the easiest and the best tool we have to protect ourselves from diseases. And I remember when we first had vaccines, asking folks that only spoke Spanish if they had heard how they could sign up to get vaccinated, or if they had heard that resources were available, and hardly ever were they replying, yes, I know where to go, or I know where to look. And I think that information gap really puts folks behind. If you look at all the data, Hispanic folks always fell behind, right? They were more likely to be impacted and more likely to not be vaccinated. There's a lot of services available for the Hispanic community out there that we're not taking advantage of. So I'd like to see a better outreach for them, greater access, but also just a greater willingness to trust the institutions that really cared to provide services for us. I have a special spot in my heart for the Hispanic community, and I really cared about trying to make sure we are also giving them the access to vaccinations.